Hey Red Belts. So, as of right now, I don't have much information about black belt tests and how that's gonna work. Um, so yeah, I'm just trying to keep you guys updated as to what I know, so that way, um, you guys can share information with me. If you know more, and you want to tell it to me, I'm I'm more than happy to listen. If there's something you didn't know, then hopefully, um, you know it now. So it's postponed. We just don't know when. Um, yeah, that's basically all the information I have. All right. So to get started, uh, I'm just gonna do a few laps around my house. If you guys can't run like around the house, like right now it's kind of raining out, so if weather gets worse, you probably don't want to do that. But yeah, if you don't want to do that, you can do jumping jacks, high knees, I don't know, something. All right. All right. All right. So we just did some dynamic stuff. We were running around and stuff, but now let's do something more static, all right? Something where we stay in place. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna squat, and then you're gonna jump up and tuck your knees to your chest, all right? Or get your knees as high as you can, all right? So squat, and then up, and squat, up, squat, up. All right. So do maybe 20 of those, and that'll be good. Um, yeah. Two. All right. So, Ash Cry Form 9. Guard stance. All right. Go. Chop. Punch. Low block. Kick. Kick. Oh yeah. Chop. Punch. Chop. Punch. Step. Kick. Chop. Punch. Punch. Kick. Oh yeah. Look. 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 Chop. Side kick. All right. So that's AK9. If you need to rewind the video, watch it again. I know that YouTube has the option to change the playback speed. So if you need to do that, that's cool. Practice AK9 a couple times, and then we'll get into a drill. Think of a car, all right? It's at rest, all right? You didn't even start the car yet. But when you turn on the car and you start to accelerate to 5 miles per hour, are you going to be able to notice that? If someone is looking at the car, will they be able to notice the car move? Yeah. But let's say the car is going at 60 miles an hour and it increases to 62, 63 miles an hour, maybe up to 65. Are you going to be able to tell the difference? Probably not, unless you're like a police officer. But even they need like little radar guns. I actually don't know what technology they use. But yeah, it's a lot harder to see something move when it's already in motion, all right? So what I want you guys to do is use AK9 as a sparring combo, okay? you're going to get someone to watch you, all right? And they're going to say stop the second that they see you move, all right? So if I'm in place, I'm going to just start the form. Just chop, punch, and they'll probably tell me to stop somewhere around the chop, or maybe even before I even do the chop. But if I'm moving around, all right, I'm moving my hands around, all right, I'm keeping myself moving, and then I launch forward, chop, punch, all right? It doesn't have to be in a forward bow stance. Do something sparring-like, all right? Something to launch, something to surprise them, all right? So chair self-defense is kind of hard to do in the air and really understand what I was saying about illusion of speed. So if you can find someone, that's great. If they don't feel comfortable attacking you, then just have them count how many times they see it, how many times they see you attack. If they're okay with attacking you, then go lightly, because they probably don't take karate. If they do, treat them like you would treat a normal karate student. Yeah, so I want them to count how many times that they got hit, all right? So, boom, 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 I don't know, boom, and then slam, all right? That side kick was, one, a terrible side kick, and two, I ran out of stuff to do, all right? So, instead of throwing that side kick, I probably should have just slammed the guy's head into the chair, all right? You just want something that flows naturally, all right? Just add a bunch of stuff in there to keep their head, to keep their mind racing, all right? You don't want to give them enough time to think of what to do next. So, what I want you guys to do is get some sort of object that you can balance on your head, all right? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to balance, the object on your head. You're going to do your self-defense, all right? So, I guess I'll just use my phone, all right? So I have the phone on top of my head, all right? I'm going to get my guard stance, all right? When I do iron broom, oh yeah, that's the self-defense we're doing iron broom. When I do this, I'm going to step out of the way. I'm going to, block, parry, all right? And now when I do the spin reverse crescent, I'm using all of my weight, all right? I'm spinning, and I'm rotating, and I'm generating power. So when I spin, I want the thing to fall off my head, all right? So, all right? And then same thing is going to happen with the, if you can't kneel on the ground for some reason, then do a spin hook kick. But same thing when you do the sweep, all right? Your head should be level, but the drop of the weight, the lockout is what's going to make it fall off your head, all right? And if you want to do this with Action Cry Form 9-2, it actually works very well, all right? So it's here, all right? My head is level. I chop, all right? I didn't like whack my head or anything. I just chopped, and the force from me chopping and dropping my weight and bending my knees, chop, caused it to slide off, all right? So I want you guys to practice that with both AK9 and iron broom, all right? So it's testing rotation for iron broom, it's testing dropping your weight for AK9.